and about ready to make a couple of $1,000,000. I didn't live stream for all of this because fucking frankly it's arduous as fuck. That would be a pain in the ass. But check this out. You get two of these fine refiners here. Put them next to each other. Right? Pick one up. Put it in your pocket. Yeah, that's doable. Now, make sure you click maintenance. You come over here. You put in something valuable. I picked 250 chlorine because it's worth 150 fucking G's. That's a shitload of money. Excellent. Now, each time you have to go back and do maintenance on that first portable refinery so that the chlorine is loaded into memory. Now, you take the one you're going to build. Fuck. What happened to my refinery? Did I run out of space? No? Weird. Okay. So we'll come over here, we'll check this out. Again, load the chlorine into memory. Come over here and get our new refinery. I put it right in the middle and then just kind of slowly inch back towards myself until it turns green. And then I go back a little more. And then it's red, then it's green. Bam, you're in the right spot. You want it as close as you can possibly get it. Then roll up to your new maintenance, and bam, you got another 250 chlorine just sitting there. My exos suit is full. My starship is full, and I'm going to finish off the exo suit here. So to do it, you just pick up your refinery, open up your menu, and make a new one. And put it real close. Now I also did this for a little while with tetra cobalt, because 5 of those is worth shit like 80 G's. Oh shit! I didn't go and look in my memory. See that? I fucked up. Didn't look in the maintenance. Gotta load that chlorine first. I forget how much tetra cobalt was worth. It was like worth 30,000 for 2 of them, so I made a shitload of those. Bam. And more chlorine. So some of you, or all of you maybe even already know, this is called the duplication trick. I don't believe in cheating when it comes to unsigned code, but if you can run a glitch safely and consistently in a game, more power to you. In this game, before the next update happened, fuck, I forgot to load it up again. Before the next update occurred, I had a base sitting right next to a giant glitch in the ground. It was a huge hole. You could jump down in it, and you could run freely anywhere underneath inside the planet. And all of the deposits were just exposed. You didn't have to dig out around them. You just walk right up and clean up the deposit. It was no big deal. And it was a pretty sweet glitch. And every time I loaded the game up, the glitch was there. Maintenance, load that chlorine. And it was awesome, you know. And then of course the update occurred. They redid the geographic algorithm, so a lot of the faces of the planet changed, and the spot where my base was gone. Gone forever with the glitch. But I don't think that, like, you know, you should be cheating. Like, if you run an unsigned code and shit like that, or running hacks of that nature, you know, it could potentially fuck up your long-term game. I mean, if you want to do it, it's none of my business. I'm not here to judge. I don't think it's morally wrong or anything. It's just, you know, being a dick, I guess. And when it comes to games where there's online economies, you know, things like I'm doing here is actually kind of dangerous, in the sense that when I'm done here, anybody who comes to this star system for a good while is not going to be able to sell chlorine in this system, because I'm about to pump so much chlorine into this economy that, well, let's just say 250 of them is definitely not going to be worth 150 G's after this. And I like that part of the game. I like how it alters the general economy. But oh, there we go. Bam. Ooh. We are coming down to the wire, folks. I can only do this shit like 3 more times. One of these is lacking. Move this shit to this freighter. Excuse me. Load it up. And I mean, yes, I could do this all the way up to 10,000, but that would be fucking not only a waste of time, but a pain in my ass. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna not be greedy, as they say, and I'm just gonna max out every other piece of storage space that I have. Everything but the freighter. But it stands to reason, if you wanted to do this, you could do this all the way up till you max out your freighter as well, and then, you know, sell it all at once at that high price point. Myself, I don't have the patience for it. That's it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take this Kuon. Oh, inventory full. So I'm gonna have to do, let's see here, chromatic metal, copper. Oh yeah, these I have storage space for already. I'm collecting those. What for? Not entirely sure. Copper goes on the freighter because I processed that up there for immediate buys. Okay. Should have done with my smoke. Inside. Oh no, I can't. There's dogs and people inside. Streaming. Okay, so let's get on our ship. Where's our freighter? Let's save time and energy. Bam. Oh, don't fly into the jet. Cash in our haul in this duplication trick. I'm not making this video when I'm doing this now, because you never know when the next update's going to occur, and you never know if the next update is going to fix the duplication shit. So, my patience to sit here and smoke once and duplicate shit and actually make some bank and do it smart. So the first thing I did is I made sure that I was in a galaxy that had a high or a higher cell rate. So to show you what I mean here, we'll go over to the galactic map. And you see how our cell rate is 72.6, right? That's a pretty high rate. Now, I could do free explore by economy. But here, let's just look around. So we can look around for other star systems that have a higher rate, and try and sell there. But 74, I mean, it's a pretty good. We're looking for like 78, 80%, something like that. So far, I'm not finding anything that's looking better than 74. Now we're out of warp range again. Okay, so let's look for something in a slightly higher cell rate. There was a 74 within range over here somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna not be greedy. There's way too much shit, and I'm actually where I need to be for a different mission. So we're gonna do 72 is acceptable. But the higher your cell rate, the more cash flow this little magic machine's gonna give you. Let's sell items from our inventories. Oh, good. So I'm gonna put everything in the freighter inventory, and then I'll be able to sell it all at once at that price point. And that's the key. I'm afraid if I sell it individually, like from the freighter, from the starship, and from my exoskeleton or whatever, then I'll offset the price before I sell it all. So I want to try and sell it all out of the freighter stock right away. That's the key. Yeah, we're definitely going to fill up that freighter storage just about. Moving all the chlorine over to the freighter because you don't want to get screwed. Oh wow. Nothing like douchebags driving around. So, go to the starship because there's some chlorine there we need to move over to the freighter, to the freighter, to the freighter. Ooh, and now I'm going to do that trick again with this 500 spot out of the fucking starship because look at that. That's bank. Okay. In the freighter we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. Damn. Oh shit. I can leave that right there, because I almost forgot. Exosuit's cargo is full also. Transfer that to the freighter. Leave that. Leave that. Transfer any other Tetra. No. Any other Tetra. No. Okay. Everything's in the freighter. Let's see how this pans out. Sell items from the inventory. Let's go from the freighter and see. Looks like we got 59 Tetra Cobalt, so that's 300 grand. Shit. So we'll do that. I got too much. I got too much chlorine. I sold it for a little bit of a loss. I had already offset it. Just by walking up to the storefront, I offset the cost of chlorine in the star system by 300 or by 6%. So I took 3 million instead of like 5 million. But bam, up to that 7 million again. Right? Now we're going to change star systems. Okay, let me stash my I stash these here. Most of these are here to refine metals while I'm traveling, you know. Now, one thing I haven't seemed to be able to do is to get this trick to work here in my joint. Let's see if I can. Damn, did I sell it all? Okay, good. Oh, excuse me. So I haven't had yet much luck getting this trick to work while I was on my freighter. We're going to try again right now with the chlorine just for giggles and shits. Ah, shit. But I wanted to try it with the 500. This thing can take 500. I don't know if it can. 250 might be as good as it gets. Nope. Bam, we can do that by. Nope, 250 is as good as it gets. Okay. No big deal. So. I'm just going to try while I'm in the freighter. I haven't had much luck, but. So we look, chlorine is loaded. Portable technology is here. Maybe it'll work this time. Last time it did not work while I was in the freighter. And it doesn't work in the freighter. Now, to be fair, I don't know if it's because it's in the freighter or because I've got fucking 6 of them here. Maybe it's overdoing it. Maybe you only can have 2 loaded in the same space. I don't know. But I bet we can find out if we go to that back room. Let's try it. I mean, my guess is no, that it won't work in here, but just checking it out. Yep. Oh, relax, little dog. So now the cool thing is, of course, I can still do that again in a different star system. But I made $4 million bucks, and I mean, I don't know, probably took me half an hour, I guess, to make all of that shit. I wasn't sitting here for very long. Especially once I got the hang of how to do it. Oh, excuse me. And see, I still can make another 26,000 off that Tetra Cobalt, but it's down 21% now because of my ass. Let's see. Is there anything that's up right now in this little universe of mine? Quantum accelerators. Wonder if I have one of those. Bet those are worth a lot. Anyway, we'll find out next time.